Hello, Para Solo. How are you doing? Just walking into the cemetery. Flip the screen around. There we go. I'm just making my way in, getting away from the roads. How's it going? As I'm walking in, I put the lav on just to allow it to populate. There's a few people coming on board. Birds are flapping about. It's still not dark here. This camera's making it look a lot brighter than what it actually is. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some sound recordings, maybe get the ghost box out and see if anything's about willing to talk. Mike, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Hello, Tina. Getting away from the road. I do like this section of cemetery, but there's a road just about 120 metres that way, roughly. I probably can hear the cars. It's no good for doing sound recordings. Feels pretty calm at the minute. It's not dark yet, is it? Sun's just going down here. Just come underneath an oak tree. Ghost Hunter Club. Is that Ghost Hunter Club? Hello. How are you? How are you doing? Birds. Birds everywhere. Obviously roosted in the trees. I'm just looking that way. There's some really dark sky. Let me flip the camera to see if it can pick the colour up. I don't know if you can make that out. You see that grey sky? Let's hope it doesn't start raining very, very hard. I wasn't planning on staying that long, but don't want to get soaked. I'll make a dash for the car if it starts raining. I've got some good news for those of you that watch the live. Hello, Badger. Sorry I didn't see you come in there. Who watched the live on a Sunday? We are going to be at the Delapole. I went and checked it this evening to see if the building was still there. It is still there. And we're having another guest. We're having Willow the Wisp, who comes on the labs. Doesn't live that far from us, so we're going to take her along. She had her uncle and her father at one point stayed at the Delapole Hospital. So hello, Jack. How is it? How's it going? Oh, it's Ray. Hello, Ray. How are you doing? Didn't realise that was you, Ray. Sorry. Mike's put the Discord link up there if anybody wants to join our Discord group. It's all free. We're looking at doing some quiz nights in there, so it's going to be cool. We're just kind of figuring out how to do it at the minute. So we're going to be hosting some quizzes in the Discord group. We're going to try and get some paranormal quizzes going. I think we can design some ourselves. And I'm going to be cheeky and see if Mike will host it since he runs the Discord group. Like he doesn't need another job. Our new club. Gone National. Excellent. Everybody click on Ghost Hunter Club and go join it and take a look. Cool. I'll have a look at that later. Somebody will have to remind me though, because I've got a terrible memory. I'm getting very old. Just quickly browsing this cemetery. See if any particular spot stands out. I always look to see if, because people come visiting actually even at this time of night. There's a massive columbarium there. You see it? Oh, the light's gone. That's where I keep all the ashes. Maybe I should go try in there. I could hear screaming, either that or it was an owl. Mike graciously accepts. Excellent. Well, I know you love the Discord group, Mike. That's why I thought I'd ask. And you know more about Discord than I do. Hello, Apparitions Paranormal Research. How are you doing, Michelle? I know what you're going to say. You haven't put that video up. I've just been so busy with work. For some reason, we've gone really, really busy, and it's not normal for us at this time of year. We're normally quiet. It's winter time. We normally pick up. But I am getting around to it. I've done Jack's. I was working on Jack's. And I'm going to do yours. I'll start on it tonight, but I know I'm going to be knackered. I've been up since stupid o'clock this morning. I got back from work, drove out all the way to see if the Delapole Hospital was still there, and it's still there. They haven't knocked it all down yet. And just haven't stopped. I haven't really had much food to eat. Hello, Raven. How are you doing, Tracy? Good evening. You know, busy. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not that busy with the paranormal stuff because work and life gets in the way, Michelle. You know yourself, when you've got a family, it's just continuously on the go. And we've had a few of our relatives go into hospital with serious illness, so we've been backwards and forwards to the hospital and things. Bruce, how are you doing, sir? Bimble with Bruce. Your best hunt is in Gainsborough. What are you doing in Gainsborough, Ray? Are you doing the old Nick? 27th of July. I hope you're going to stream it and we can watch it. It is how it is, Badger. You know, I mean, the family are getting old. We're getting old. I'm 50. Can't believe it. Might go pay the hospital a visit this week and try and capture that girl again. Yeah, we've been back a few times, Michelle. We've got some crazy EVPs, actually some whistling, what we may have debunked, and we've got some what we couldn't debunk. Yeah, there's definitely an energy in that building, definitely. Yeah, go back and I've just heard a noise there. Might be a bird. Yeah, Michelle, if you go back, you have to let us know. I know we're there, I think, on Sunday. Who's that? Fee, hello. I'm well. I hope you're well. Well, I'm as well as can be. Stone tape theory. Yes. Is it Fee or Phi? I'm saying that wrong. I'll show you around here. People from Hull will know where I am. Rail know where I am. Tina knows probably where I am. Jack knows where I am. I don't even have to mention it. All these full of ashes, urns full of remains. I'm just going to go sit in one of these over here somewhere and do some sound recordings. It's getting a bit darker. Like I said, I looked over that way in the sky and look at that cloud. Fee. All right. Okay, cool. I like the name, Ray, anyway. The Ghost Club. It's obviously one of the oldest paranormal research groups in Great Britain. Oh, what was that? I've just missed something again. Sorry. You also got in Scotland. You can't be debunked. I'll have to get you have a look at the EVP I got was a direct response to a question I asked when I asked the spirit to speak into the camera. Cool, excellent. Yeah, it'd be cool to have a look. Bruce, you hope I'm all right and I've had a decent week. I've had a busy week. A lot of people are dying at the minute. How many are in here, do I think? Well, I just roughly count how many's in a square. Well, 42. There's 42 plaques in one square, and there's loads of squares. There's 42. Let me do the math here. Well, somebody can do the math because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 46 times 47. There's your answer. Oh, it's an old theatre. You can convert it to a bingo hall. Very haunted. Oh, that'll be cool, eh? That'll be cool. It'd be good to see what you do on that if you're doing a live anyway. Because obviously we haven't seen you guys for quite a few years. So gallows humour. So, I'm not going to sit right there next to them. I'm going to sit here on the wall, and I think there's quite a few ants about. Just to do some sound recordings. I've got a little Sony tonight. It's the easiest one to use, to be fair. That's just loading. So if you guys hear anything, just write it in the comments, because I don't always hear it. You guys hear it through the phone microphone, and my ears don't always pick that up. Just sit back, Badger, if you're knackered, yeah. Get a pint if you feel like having a pint. Oh, you don't drink though, do you? Get a cup of tea. Is there anyone that is with me? Can you tell me what your name is if you're here? I'm sure I can feel drops, raindrops. Is there anyone that is with me? Can you tell me what your name is if you're here? So I'll read some first names out. I won't read the surnames on these plaques. So my first name is Mark. Can I speak to John or Harry or Walter or Grace or Miriam or Martin or Julie, Joseph or Edith or even Frank? Any one of you guys, can you please come and speak to me? Speak into this, what I've got in my hand. So my first name is Mark. Can I speak to John or Harry or Walter or Grace or Miriam or Martin or Julie, Joseph or Edith or even Frank? Any one of you guys, can you please come and speak to me? Speak into this, what I've got in my hand. Nope. this is what it's about. It's about getting out as much as you can, and just recording wherever you can. And you don't. I'd say about 98% of the time you don't get anything, and that's why you see us jumping about real excited when we do get something. I'm going to go for a walk, so the signal might cut out as I'm walking. It'll jump back in. I don't know if I mentioned it. Oh, Willow's here. Hello, Willow. How are you doing? I was just going to mention you, Willow. I must be psychic. I must have known that he was coming in then. So Willow will know where I am as well, because Willow's from Hull. And I think Willow's coming with us over on Sunday. I just saw somebody running past the gate, so it's a lot of kids. So Willow, we're trying to set up on the Discord group a quiz night. We're just looking into how we can host it and things. I think Mike's probably going to be the best one for that, because he's more computer tech than I am. Jack retracted the message. So I'm just coming back out of this area. I need to feel drawn to somewhere. Over there. Drawn over there. Let's go have a look. I know it's not completely dark yet. It's getting darker later and later and later, and I didn't want to be doing this at midnight because I'm knackered. But just because there's daylight doesn't mean that it's not haunted. Guys, please drop a like on the live, and if you're not already subscribed, please hit that button, because we are so close to 4K subscribers. Yeah, we're not that far away. I think we're about 70 away, Mike, aren't we? Yeah, so just share the stuff all over. Click like. It just helps the algorithm. It helps boost us up that ladder. There's a different marker I've never seen before there. So this section of the cemetery I'm coming to is a massive section. You know, back in the Second World War, Hull was one of the most heavily bombed cities in the UK, second to London, I think. And when all these buildings were bombed, they couldn't always identify people because they were just in bits, basically. So these body parts and that were all buried in a section here, and there's a gravestone describing that. There's one there what I haven't seen before. Just turn the camera. See if I can zoom. That one there. That's not always been there. Hello, Callum. How are you doing? This cemetery is massive, Parasolo. It goes right back over that way. So when I'm in the middle, I've got quite a distance to run. I can hear kids screaming. I think there may be some kids in here somewhere. Once it gets dark, though, they won't be here long. See, all this area here and up that section is where the parts were buried. Just cut across and see what this is about. Hull Air Raid Memorial. That's new. I haven't seen this before. And it looks really, really nice. It's cool, that. Lest we forget, indeed. See, I mean, this is a laser picture in marble. It looks really cool. How cool is that? Brilliant. That is fantastic. What's around the other side? I think that, for those of you from Hull, that building was in the town centre near Vicky Square, Queen Victoria Square, next to the bank, and it's obviously not there anymore. I don't think. Maybe wrong. Somebody who's more into history of Hull will know more about than that, a lot more than me. So this area here, the wind's picking up as well. All this area, I'm not going to be able to do any sound recordings with the wind. Sheffield's like that. Badger could do a comedy hour, retrospective of the Carry On films. If you need a template for the quiz night, hit me up and I'll share what I did for Halloween. You can just edit with your own questions and stuff. Yeah, Fee, that'll be awesome. That'll be brilliant if you can do that. So there's the link. Mike's put it up. Prudential Tower Mecca Cafe, right? You've sent me the video, Michelle. Okay, cool. I'll have a look when I get a chance. Brilliant. Let me know what I think. All right, yeah, I will do. But you know me, I'm just honest. We'll always offer some kind of explanation, even on our own stuff. We've debunked loads of our own as well. But that's what you've got to do, innit? So, World War II Citizens of Hull Air Raid Memorial and Mass Wartime Fatalities Graves. So it's this whole section here. Norman Collier. For those of you that know who he is, he's from Hull. It says there. That's the only reason I knew it. He'd grown up and lived in the city. (1941). Look at the sky. Look at that cloud. Is it like that near you guys? It's going to start raining. It must be. Yeah, Callum, Sheffield was. A lot of places where, weren't they? Pretty much everywhere. Raven, thank you so much. You are awesome as ever. Brilliant supporting the channel. We do appreciate it. You really are helping us. Thank you. So I'm going to get the ghost box out, guys, while I'm here. Because the wind's kind of picking up a bit, I'm not going to do the sound recordings. It'll be pretty much pointless until the wind goes. Getting it out of my pocket. So I'm using the Apidroid ghost box. Let's put it on FM. Bit loud. Bit loud. Did that say ghost walk? So I'm on the second FM channel, which is 87 to 108 megahertz. So this is the channel, the FM channel frequencies, what most local radio stations advertise on, which is what the noises you can hear. But it's scanning at such a speed, and that white noise, what's in there as well, we're hopefully going to get either a word or a sentence. Wow, wind's picking right up. Is there anybody who would like to speak to me? Anybody that was bombed in Hull in the war in this area? 327 people killed in this area. Just turn. Which way? Can anybody tell me what their first name is, please? Hi. Can you please tell me your first name? Anyone who was killed, bombed in a war, can you please come forward and speak to me? What's your name, please? Right, I've switched over to FM 2, which is 64 to 87 megahertz. This is the lower frequencies, what you will not hear any kind of advertising on. Nobody uses these. So what we're getting is a basic sweep of the lower FM band with no adverts. That is sweeping. Is there anybody that can speak to me? Anyone? Yeah, Fee, thank you so much. We do appreciate you helping out. That's awesome. I keep hearing bells. There must be a bell fastened to a tree somewhere. If there's anyone here with me, can you please use this device to speak to me? I have more success talking to people on shortwave. You remember that woodland I was at a few weeks ago by myself? But I'm going to go on to AM at the minute. I've got AM, which is 520 to 1620 kilohertz. For those of you that needed to know. Is there anyone with me? That cloud. Anyone at all? Would you like to talk? I'm going to go on to shortwave. So this is 11.45 to 12.25. For those of you wondering. I'll keep flicking through the shortwave because there's about... Where's that bell again? There's 9. Where is it? Who's ringing that bell? Where is it? I know it must be the wind blowing it. Where is it? Is it that? wind charm maybe, is that debunked? Hello Matt, how are you doing? Is there anyone there? Massive willow tree over there, I'm going to stand underneath that. Hello? So anyone that wants to come and talk to me, just shout your first name out. Hello? You love radios, used to be obsessed with them. I like the old valve radios. I love vintage stuff. Could maybe incorporate a step motor to get a valve radio scanning like this. I'm hearing things. Good evening, Matt. Hello? How's it going? How big this willow tree is. That must be, right, from that elbow, that branch to that one, I would say it's about 10 feet. It's massive. It is huge. Hello? Yes. Hello, who's that? What's your name, please? I could have sworn I saw a man stood in a suit just there, out the corner of my eye, and when I looked, it had gone. Is there somebody here with me? Anyone in spirit? Go. Did that say go back? Hello? What's your first name, please? Don't know if it's true, but some people say willow tree roots are almost big as the top half of the tree. That's not great in a graveyard. Roots everywhere. Yeah, these graves are right next to the tree. So the remains of these people in these graves would have fed the tree. It's huge. That tree has been there some years. Hello? I love this statue here. Check this out. I love trees, Callum. Philippa, can you speak to me? Philippa, can you speak? Hello? I can hear a big group of people in the distance. The sound, obviously the wind's blowing. The voices this way. Really impressive sculpture it is. Gives you the willies. There's quite a few in here. I think there's more towards the entrance right over there, near that building where I came in. Maybe have a look on the way out. Just going to sit on this bench to try and get some sound recordings. Seems a lot calmer over here, not as much wind. Willow, do you recognise this cemetery? You should do. It's one of those what I can kind of get to real quick at, you know, like last minute kind of decision thing. I'm just, as I'm sat here, I'm listening. The camera on this phone is making it look a lot brighter than what it is. Some voices coming from right over in that direction. That's off Cottingham Road area, and there's a McDonald's in that direction. Let's try these sound recordings. Just booting up. Guys, I'll tell you what I did get. I got something delivered from Morocco. It's meant to be haunted. I like the look of it, so I thought I'll get it. It's about a 2-foot crucifix. It's metal. And somebody said it was haunted. I said, well, send it to me and I'll, excuse me, put it in the collection with the other items we've got. And it's in the car at the minute. I haven't taken it into the house because I don't know if there's any kind of energy with it. Don't want to risk taking it in just yet. I might just put it in the shed with the rest of it. So are they, Willow? I think if I've got any relatives here. Yeah, I have. I think they're over there in that direction. That behind me is a bin. That, where is it? There. Yeah. Here we go. Is there anyone with me in spirit or anybody that thinks that they're not dead but maybe dead would like to talk to me? Can you tell me what your first name is, please? Is there anyone with me in spirit or anybody that thinks that they're not dead but maybe dead would like to talk to me? Can you tell me what your first name is, please? Yeah, it's a lovely place. It's massive. It's huge. One of the only places, one of the areas in this place I won't put on a lav is the children area in the corner. I won't do that. I'd do a private one there, but I wouldn't make that public. You know, it's random. My randomness. No, it's cool. It's cool, Matt. There's loads of random stuff about. Probably if you see it. They're the council bins. That's why they're yellow and blue. Ours are not that colour. Ours are black. I don't know what colour your bins are, where you're from. We also have a blue one. What's for recycling? Oh, some people use them for doing the shopping. They go push them. I've seen it before. Mr. Magpie, there's a magpie. Hello? Can anyone see me that is stood close by? Can you talk into this in my hand? Tell me your first name. I heard a man cough. I thought somebody was coming. Let's play that back. Hello? Can anyone see me that is stood close by? Can you talk into this in my hand? Tell me your first name. Thunder. Did you hear that? It better not rain. We're meant to be going out tomorrow. Callum, you can't stop laughing. The camera went darker when I said that, did it? I felt as though somebody was coming up behind me because I heard it was a man coughing. Here we go. Anybody? My name's Mark. What's your first name, please? Anybody? My name's Mark. What's your first name, please? What was that? Am I the only one that tells my head to hear the recording play back better? I'm wearing a headset. If I'm listening or if I'm listening to my phone or talking on my phone, I always go to the left side. I don't know what side you guys go to. It's to do with some certain part of your brain, isn't it? How each part of your brain kind of behaves. I always go to the left and I'm right-handed. Thank God for walking. There's some war graves over there. I think I've shown you these before. Getting darker. So tonight Tony's busy. He's been putting up, he's got a brand new garden shed. Tracy, thank you so much. I just saw that big yellow bar flash across the screen. Tracy, you are #1 fan. Really supporting the channel. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Tony, yeah, he's got a new shed and he's putting that up. But there's talk about turning it into a mini bar. I think I talked him round. So turn that into a little bar. Yeah, Racy. Sorry, can say it, Raven, isn't it? I keep calling you Tracy, though that is your name. It's darker over this end, more trees. More wind over this side. Mini bar and a new HQ for PSI. I think he's got like a 10 by 8, the shed. That wouldn't be big enough for all our equipment or our little office. You haven't seen, I don't think any of you have seen, we've got like a people carrying, you know, is it Legrand? It's at it's Tony's basically. We've set that up, so it's got monitors, TV, kettle, microwave, fridge in it and everything. So we've got that if we need to use that. Generally don't use it because it's got a big engine and it eats petrol like nothing. It is a big location. I'm not sure if we've mentioned it, so I better not say anything. Don't know if it's going to pay off yet. Huge location where we could be permanently doing public events. So just spin the camera. This is the war graves. So the more than 420 war dead commemorated in this cemetery. Over 300 who died while serving in the Second World War. Soldiers. So I think on this side we've done recordings here before. We've got German and Italian, something like that, and that side is British. I'm sure they're all British anyway at that side. Last time I did one from a German grave, and we got loads of weird clicking. It was a different sound recorder, and I came back a couple of days later and tried to repeat it, but I couldn't. I can't remember which one it was. Was it Heinz over there, or was it this one? Hans. Can't remember which one it was. Actually, these all look German. Yeah, these are all German. I thought some of them were Italian. Anyway. Oh, Bruce, you've just reminded me seeing that, yeah. PSI road trips. Who knows if it pays off? We could be hosting events, you know, and that would turn into some kind of HQ. It is a massive place, but that is all I can say. May not happen yet. We don't know it's kind of in the air at the minute. Bimble with Bruce has like to. Well done to all entering the competition. All the designs look amazing apart from mine. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the little logos you was all doing. Did we make it a competition? Did I? I can't remember what I've said. But yeah, they're all cool. They're all cool. I'm going to put them up on the page on YouTube for everybody to look at, because not everybody's on Discord. But no, yours were brilliant. Everybody's were. Here we go. Hello, can anyone hear me? I suppose I should be speaking German, but I don't know any. Hello, can anyone hear me? I suppose I should be speaking German, but I don't know any. Heinz Nichter, can you hear me? Speaking Sie Deutsch? Heinz Nichter, can you hear me? Speaking Sie Deutsch? Don't mention the war. Yeah, so the war is over. We won. Would you like to give me a message and maybe I could pass that on somehow? So I'm seeing somebody in the distance. I'm looking at them now. I can see them moving. I don't think the camera's going to pick them up. Right at the back. Let me see if I can zoom in. I just glanced up then because I saw movement. My camera's not going to see it. Where have they gone? I've lost it. I've lost it. It was right at the back. Yeah, so the war is over. We won. Would you like to give me a message and maybe I could pass that on somehow? The war is over. That tickled it. Yeah, well, you never know. They might not know that the war is over, you know. Did any spirit see the 66 FIFA World Cup? We won that too. Is that the last time we won it as well? I mean, you've got to remember these guys are only young soldiers. I mean, they did their job fantastically, and even though they are German, they do deserve the recognition for fighting for their country. Jump over to the English side. I'm seeing things out the corner of my eyes. I think it's because there's a lot of like dark gravestones. It's kind of looking like somebody stood there. F. Schultz. F. Schultz, can you hear me? C.S. Hatton, A.J. Manley, D.C. Wilson, R.W. Tate. You guys fought and died in our war. Can you hear my voice? Can you please speak into this recorder in my right hand? F. Schultz, can you hear me? C.S. Hatton, A.J. Manley, D.C. Wilson, R.W. Tate. You guys fought and died in our war. Can you hear my voice? Can you please speak into this recorder in my right hand? Willow's saying, I'm not sure if it's the wind in the trees, but I can hear whispering in a female voice. Yeah, it does sound something like that. I don't know. I mean, obviously it is windy and the leaves are blowing about. It's hard doing these sort of recordings outdoors with a wind about, which is why I said it's going to be difficult. It may have been, I'm not sure. I do keep hearing bells, but there's bells on the graves as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk back towards that building right over there. That is one of the old chapels. They closed that down because it is full of asbestos. They was going to hire that building out to us a couple of years back to do events from, believe it or not. We was going to raise money for charity. So let's go in that direction. Signal may cut out as I'm walking, it'll jump back in. It's a huge cemetery, this. Those of you from Hull will know how big this place is. So this Sunday we're going to be at the Delapole Hospital, or what's left of it, and Sarah's going with us. Shouldn't have said that, should I? Willow's going with us. Do apologise, Willow. And hopefully we're going to pick up some more sound recordings, or maybe even capture something else on video. Breathing over my talking. You sure it wasn't me talking into the... Do apologise, Willow. I know it's because I get used to calling you by, when I'm speaking through Messenger, calling you by your first name. It's this kind of time when the birds go a bit quiet because it's getting dark. They don't normally fly when it's dark. I'm seeing shadows under the trees over there as well. It's gravestones though. Those of you that like these weird old, well, they're not weird, but these old spooky kind of stones, this is a good one. I think this is this a Jesus or Mary? Oh, it's neither. Hello, darling. No, while I was talking, I was breathing as if someone had been running. It was while he was speaking. Ah, cool. I'll have to listen back to the live when I get a chance. These are cool. I used to go around cemeteries and graveyards just photographing old stones. Because I'm a bit sad. I think there's some more somewhere in this direction. Yeah, there's a few seagulls coming in. I can see some seagulls landing. That could mean that there's some rain coming. Some really big ones here. But somebody was standing behind me breathing over my shoulder. Cool. That's what I want. I mean, to be fair, when you're in a place like this by yourself, your senses are heightened and you do feel like there's people like behind you like that. I'm hearing voices, pretty close voices as well. I don't know if there's anybody else in the cemetery. I can't see anybody. Here's one, look. Here's a really, really big one. I think it's this angel here. That's on our Facebook banner. I think I used this on a photograph. Yeah, it is. It's that view there. This one, if you go onto our Facebook page, it's actually this angel and this tree, what's in, you know, in the banner picture. I'm just seeing if I recognise any of these angels. I don't know who that one is. It's got a hand missing. No, it isn't. Its finger's missing. So that's about 10 foot. Weeping angels don't blink. Are the weeping angels off Doctor Who? You keep staring at this, you think it could move. This one's holding a rose. Yeah, don't close your eyes because the angel moves. My eldest lad is 21 now. He was scared of them angels in Doctor Who. So this building here is now closed. It's one of the old chapels because it's shut because it's full of asbestos. It's been shut for quite a few years. We should peek inside the window to see if we can see anything. Yeah, just doing that is a bit freaky. You think, oh dear, what if somebody slams the face up against the window? Not certain what period this is from, possibly Georgian. I don't fancy going down there. Is it still warm? Yeah, it's still warm. I'll show you what I've got on. I've got the bomber jacket on. I've got a black hoodie and a t-shirt, but I'm actually quite warm. Should have maybe not put the hoodie on. Feels quite calm tonight, to be fair. Oh, they've left the windows open. Guys, some noises coming from inside. I'm gonna get the camera as close as I can to the window without it falling in. I don't want to lose my phone or something to grab it. Just see if we can hear these noises. Here we go. Sounds like somebody's having a pee. It's actually closed as well. I mean, it's locked. It's locked. Shouldn't be anybody in there. Same location where you went with a red flashlight. The window and stairs look very similar. It's the same location, yes, but I do come back over the years. I've come here quite a lot. I'm getting to crows everywhere. It's always good to keep going back and trying again. There's a lot of crows crowing. Mike, what was that noise? Let's do it again. Let's see if there's another noise. Sound like somebody in there. Don't want to lose my phone. Don't want to put my phone in. Don't want to lose it. Somebody having a Tommy tank. I don't know if it was dripping water into the toilet or what. It's creepy, isn't it? That crow's following me. I'm sure it is. He's up there, look. Oh no. Can't get the zoom off. There you go, it's come back. Crows told me to bugger off. You love crows. Those birds, statues, and dripping water remind me of a murder horror movie. Yeah, it's creepy. It's a lot darker when what the camera's actually showing you. The sun's actually gone, but it's pretty light. I'm sure that crow is following me. It's in the tree there now. It's the solstice. Right, I'm going to walk back. I ain't going down the main road. I'm going to go across this part of the cemetery. That crow is bloody following me. It's in that tree, look. Are crows bad omens, or is that raven? I suppose it's a member of the raven family. Oh, I can see some lights now. Look. The crow may be a guardian. Let's see if it follows me. Let's see if it goes to that tree to walk through. Oh, it's moved to that one. It has moved to that little tree. This freaking crow is following me. And when like I focus or try to with the camera, it shuts up. It's moved again. It's over there. That crow's giving me attitude. Oh, it's moved back. It's come back. You reckon it's warning me? It could be. It's the only one doing it, isn't it? See if it follows me this way. So this is the way I came in. It may have a nest nearby, yeah. Yeah, it's maybe annoyed that I'm close to its nest. We've got to look at things logically. Couple of really bright lights on the floor there. What somebody obviously put on a grave. At least I hope that's what they are. Was that crow? Guys, I think I'm being stalked by a crow. As long as it doesn't bring all its mates to get me. So there's a road about 120 metres away from me. Oh, Tracy, you're awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're very generous. Yeah, Raven again. Brilliant. Absolutely fantastic, Tracy. It's keeping the channel going, that. It's helping us out massively. Creepy angel. I know, Tracy, it's excellent. Thank you. Brilliant. Someone quotes Edgar Allan Poe and a raven appears again. Nice one, Raven. Yeah, brilliant. We do appreciate you supporting the channel and everybody else watching as well. Just by watching, guys, and clicking the like, that really helps us out. A lot of traffic about. So the main gates have been closed, which means I'm going out through the back door. Is that a police car? I hope they haven't rang it on me. Hello, Babsy. Nice to see you. I hope you're feeling a lot better. Everybody, Babsy's been really, really poorly. She's been ill. So I'm back out on the main road now. Did have closed the gates. That's where I've just stood at that building right down at the bottom. We've been live about an hour and 15 minutes, I think, Babs. But just watch it back anyway. I'm just kind of heading back to the car because I've been at work. I've done 9 hours at work. Haven't had any food, so I'm going to get something to eat. Oh. Toby Ann's here as well. How are you doing, Toby Ann? I hope you're fine. Is it like a field trip? I was just going around the cemetery basically trying to get some sound recordings. Don't think we got any, but you never know. We'll have to watch this back. I hope you're feeling better, Callum, as well. Yeah, Jack, thanks very much. So, guys, Jack, who's on the live now, is the guy that was in the video with Connor, his twin brother. This is Jack from Jack and Connor from the Golden Fleece, which was cool. We need to go there someday. Yeah, good night at Jack. We will be back on Sunday about I don't know, about 9:15 maybe, maybe past. And we're going up to the old hospital on Delapole, what's left of it. I'm surprised it's still there, to be fair. I had a look today, it's still there. And we're going to take Willow with us, and hopefully that type of energy will help us contact somebody else. Who knows? Get the glasses on straight. Fun. With Willow, yes. I didn't say your real name then. Yeah, you as well, Babs. Have a good weekend. I think we're off to the water park thing. What's going on at East Park in Hull? They've opened it all up. Strawberry Moon, is it? I can't see it. Where's the moon? So the light, what's on is the light in the car. Are you going tomorrow night? Excellent, Michelle. Let us know and we can all have a look. We'll all watch if you go live, and we'll see what you guys get. Oh, broke my light. We have found the most active area is actually the 3rd floor, the top floor. I have actually had a few recordings on the ground floor where you said, Michelle, but not much. It's hard to make out. There was that one I captured and I didn't know what it was saying, didn't know. We had somebody say it was pigeons. What was the other 2 words? I can't think. I've slept since then. Got a bad memory. Bitches or pictures. Didn't know. Hello, Sue. How are you doing? Mike's put the link up to Discord, and don't forget we're working on getting a quiz night going on Discord where we can all kind of have a bit of fun. Maybe even make it a paranormal quiz. Definitely should be good. I've heard that last 2 times that I've been. We did get activity on the top floor. I think it said bitches. All right, okay. Ghostly Mourners. Yeah, maybe Toby Ann. So yeah, it'll be Tony, myself, and Willow, who's on the live now. So that'll be cool. And that will be on Sunday, and Michelle's going on Saturday, I think she just said. So hopefully she stirs the spirits up. Don't knock the rest of the building down though, Michelle. I'm just joking. We're surprised it's still there, to be fair. You've seen the other half has just gone. Oh, sorry, that's a link for Apparitions Paranormal channel on YouTube, which is Michelle. So click on it, go check it out. Tell her PSI sent you, although she's watching, so she knows that. Yeah, cool. I hope you go live, Michelle. It'd be cool to see what it's like while you're there. Because obviously we know what the outlay of the building is and where you are, so it'd be interesting to see it from home, basically. Just subscribe, excellent. Any kind of idea of the time you're going live, Michelle? Just so we know. Who's that? Somebody pulling in front of me. Random people pull in front of you and just look at you. I think what they're doing. See what you can do while I'm there. If the signal will be good, it will be between 9 and 10. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it does kind of fluctuate in that building depending whereabouts you stood, but you've seen it does come back. You've seen our lives. I think Tony's phone signal's a bit weaker than mine for some reason. But when I generally do the YouTube, it might freeze for a few seconds, but it jumps straight back. I'm just watching some random people just hanging about near graveyard. Oh yeah, so am I. Yours is pretty good there. Yeah, cool. It's TikTok. Can't use Facebook to do a live. I just think it's his phone. Yeah, I mean, we haven't done a live on Facebook. I'm going to ask him because Tony, I think Tony is one of the main managers on the Facebook page as well as me and the moderators. I'll mention it to him. We'll see what he says. It'll be good. It'll be good. Yeah. I wish I could investigate the 3 chiefs centre here on the reservation. Someone set themselves on fire 5 years ago. Wow. That's bad. But yeah, definitely investigating places like that. We don't get places like that over here, obviously. Stream buffer when Mark talks about signal in the phone went. What irony. Did it buffer out? It feels haunted. See what you can do, Toby, and wherever you go, try and do a live and we can all watch it. So I will say, because I'm just sat in the street here, thank you to everybody. Thank you for our #1 fan, Tracy, for donating. We do appreciate that, Tracy, who is Raven. Thank you to all the mods. You guys for watching. You're brilliant. Watch Michelle tomorrow. We'll see if we can get a reminder on Discord because I will forget. I'm busy tomorrow as well. And we'll tune into Michelle. It was a new building and in 6 years it looked dilapidated. All right, okay. Being great live. Yeah, I mean, this is how we know they're genuine because we don't always get things, do we? But that's what it's like being an investigator. It's not all like it is on the TV. Most of it you spend just sat around, walking around, taking readings, and just watching cameras. Thanks for the stream, more chat. No worries, Matt. Good night, everybody. Have a great night. And please try and get some sleep, guys. Sleep is very important. So you might get arrested, but it sounds like fun. Toby Ann, just ask them, you know, I'm sure you have. Yeah, I won't say sneak on. That's entirely up to you. See what you can do. Spirits are not circus animals, Michelle, you're right. We can't guarantee anything in the paranormal community that we're going to get anything. That's how it works. But it's good, just trying. We love it. So take care. I will see you guys on Sunday. Have a good night. See you soon.